Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because 50 Cent just blew the roof off everything you thought you knew about love, loyalty, and hip-hop royalty. Less than 24 hours ago, with a steady, icy tone, he dropped a bombshell that shook the culture. Remy and I were together before Papoose. With that one statement, 50 Cent didn't just ignite drama. He shattered a marriage, dismantled a legacy, and unearthed a secret buried since 2006. Then came the fallout. Papoose, the man who stood by Remy Ma through her prison years, loyal and silent, finally cracked. Eyes red and hands shaking, he went live and said just one chilling line. "She told me it was a lie, but I saw the messages." Meanwhile, Remy's team is firmly in denial. 50 Cent is doubling down on his claims, and the internet? It's absolutely blazing. Old backstage footage is resurfacing, mysterious gifts are being scrutinized with new eyes, and once-dismissed whispers are now sounding like glaring warnings we all overlooked. This isn't just another cheating scandal, this is betrayal, level unlocked. Let's be real, the culture thought it had seen everything. Secret babies, hidden marriages, messy divorces. But this feels different, but nothing. Absolutely nothing could have prepped the culture for this. When 50 Cent, hip-hop's undisputed king of petty and precision, dropped his latest truth bomb on a podcast barely anyone tuned into, everything changed. No hesitation, no trolling, just cold, hard facts delivered with unwavering confidence. We were together before Papoose. And just like that, the world stopped treating it like a rumor. And then 50 just nodded, cool, calm, and lethal. Twitter instantly went into DEFCON 1. Old backstage photos of Remy and 50 got pulled up and scrutinized frame by frame. That 2006 freestyle Remy dropped on G-Unit radio, everyone's hearing it with fresh ears now. And that award show moment, where Papoose looked visibly annoyed while 50 hugged Remy a little too long, yeah, that clip is viral all over again. But let's take it back. To truly grasp the depth of this betrayal, you have to rewind to when Remy Ma was the undisputed First Lady of Terror Squad, dropping bars that had male rappers shook. At the same time, 50 Cent was fresh off dismantling Ja Rule's whole crew with just a mixtape and a glare. Their chemistry on stage, electric. Every appearance together was pure fireworks. Yet no one dared say a word, at least not publicly. By the time Remy went to prison in 2008, the spotlight shifted to one thing: Papoose, the man who stood steadfast, writing her letters, covering legal costs, and putting his career on hold for the woman he loved. The man who proudly declared, "Remy is my queen." And when she walked out in 2014, their reunion was emotional, legendary, quietly becoming a rap love story for the ages. Until now. Because what if everything we believed about Remy and Papoose was just a carefully crafted story? What if, during those years when we thought their relationship was rock solid, there was another man lurking behind the scenes? One with receipts, one with a past, and one who isn't afraid to bring it all to light. That man is 50 Cent, and that's exactly what he just did. But here's where it gets even darker. Sources close to the situation, people who really shouldn't be speaking out but did, claim Remy and 50 weren't just acquaintances. They were deeply involved. We're talking matching watches, secret hotel stays, and even a custom chain 50 allegedly gifted her, one that mysteriously disappeared right before her trial. When Remy said she lost it, Papoose never questioned it. He just trusted her. Fast forward to today, that same chain has resurfaced, listed on eBay by an anonymous seller, described as a vintage piece once owned by a female rapper who dated a mogul. It's hard to even imagine this. So when a man like Papoose, who spent years proving his loyalty, finally learns the truth, he breaks. And that's exactly what viewers saw when he went live on Instagram, just hours after 50 Cent's confession went viral on the Shade Room. He didn't say much, but the pain in his eyes spoke volumes. Tears welled up, hands trembled. For the first time, Papoose had no clever comeback or witty lines, just raw, honest hurt. "She told me it was just industry talk," he whispered, his eyes red. He said 50 was just trolling. But then he added, "I saw the messages." What messages? We did some digging. And what we found? Let's just say even Fat Joe had to take a step back. But wait, there's more than just those messages making waves. An anonymous stylist who worked with Remy during her comeback revealed that there was always a strange vibe. Whenever Papoose stepped out, 50 Cent would appear, creating an awkward feeling like there was unfinished business between them. Now, the timelines are flooding with evidence. Old tweets, backstage footage, and even blurry flip phone photos that supposedly show Remy and 50 sharing a kiss at a G-Unit after-party. And just when it seems like things couldn't get any messier, they do. Because Remy has tried to deny everything, gaslighting the situation and twisting the story to make it look like nothing more than a simple friendship. But this time, no one bought her story, not even Papoose. That's when the scandal really started to heat up. Because when trust is shattered, it's not always the loud arguments that hurt the most. It's the silence, the uncomfortable pauses, the look in a man's eyes when he realizes he devoted his life to someone who was with someone else. While Remy was tweeting Bible verses and trying to control the narrative in her comments, 50 Cent was busy posting laughing emojis and playing many men in the background of his gym stories. But 50 wasn't finished yet. He promised there's more proof on the way. And when 50 promises more, you can bet he's already got it ready to drop. Just as fans started wondering what else 50 had up his sleeve, something else blew up the internet. A leaked voicemail said to be from Remy Ma in 2006 recently surfaced. In it, she says, "You ain't gotta worry about Pat. He don't ask questions." The voice sounds exactly like her, emotional, desperate, and real. The metadata shows it was recorded on October 12, 2006, just 2 weeks before Remy faced charges. That detail hits hard. As people were still absorbing this shocking audio, Papoose, visibly broken and betrayed, stepped off camera, grabbed a sign, and held it up. The message read, "DNA test pending." Suddenly, the internet stopped debating. If 50 Cent was telling the truth and started asking the real question, who's the father? The paper Papoose held didn't just shock fans, it sent tremors through the whole music world. No one thought this would go this deep, or that Papoose would question what matters most to him, his own family. But once betrayal is involved, nothing is off limits. According to insiders, the DNA test isn't about his daughter with Remy, nor any of the kids they raised together. It's about someone older, someone whose birthday lines up suspiciously close to the time when Remy and 50 Cent were rumored to be involved back in 2006. Sources say Papoose had his doubts for years, but pushed them aside out of loyalty and love. However, when that leaked voicemail came out, where Remy supposedly says, "Pap, don't ask questions," everything began to fall apart. People close to Papoose say he's been quiet, barely eating, and losing sleep ever since. And the hardest part? Papoose has gone completely off the radar. The man who once went live to defend Remy is now avoiding the media, refusing interviews and pulling back from music projects. His silence says more than words ever could. Meanwhile, Remy is in full damage control mode, sharing motivational quotes, posting family photos, and acting like everything's fine. But the public isn't convinced. Once the DNA rumors surfaced, social media exploded. Fans started digging up old interviews, especially a 2015 breakfast show appearance that's suddenly under the microscope. In that clip, when asked about her timeline with Papoose, Remy stumbles through her answer, and viewers noticed her eyes darting away when 2006 comes up. Then, there's that grainy footage from a G-Unit after-party where Remy is seen whispering into 50 Cent's ear, holding what looks like the very chain now listed for auction. In the background, someone resembling Papoose is seen walking away. But it only gets more complicated. An anonymous ex-security guard who worked for both G-Unit and Fat Joe in the mid-2000s slid into a hip-hop blog's DMs. He revealed, "Everybody suspected something between 50 and Remy, but nobody talked about it openly. No one wanted to cross Papoose? He was serious." The guard added that 50 once showed up unannounced at Remy's hotel room, where she let him in, and he stayed for over 3 hours. No cameras, no entourage, just the two of them. Now, those quiet, secretive nights are turning into loud, public drama. Remy Ma hasn't publicly responded to the latest accusations, but fans noticed she deleted a throwback Instagram post of Papoose holding their child soon after DNA test rumors went viral. She also canceled a podcast appearance hosted by one of 50 Cent's former producers, citing mental health reasons, raising eyebrows. Fat Joe, who had stayed quiet, finally went live on Instagram with a cryptic message about loyalty and betrayal before abruptly ending the stream. Fans speculate he knew about Remy and 50's relationship, but stayed silent out of loyalty. Meanwhile, 50 Cent is fueling the fire, posting a deleted clip of Remy rapping about keeping secrets, hinting more evidence is coming. Sources say 50 has voicemails, texts, and a signed 2006 birthday card from Remy, now being authenticated. Meanwhile, Papoose flew solo to Atlanta, likely to investigate with a private investigator cousin. The once solid couple is unraveling fast, with 50 teasing one final bombshell that could change everything. It began with whispers, then a confession, and now a full collapse. After weeks of speculation and online sleuthing, the DNA test confirmed Papoose isn't the father. The news hit like a meteor, with screenshots of the results spreading fast. The word excluded crushed years of loyalty and love in an instant. Sources say Papoose barely glanced at the paper before dropping it. The man who once vowed to hold down his queen now needed support himself. He hasn't spoken to Remy since no calls, no messages. She tried to explain, saying, "You're still the one who raised him." But it didn't matter. For Papoose, this was betrayal, shattering his ride-or-die image. The internet won't let it go. Old clips now. Meme fodder, mocking his heartbreak endlessly. Cent wasted no time celebrating. Hours after the DNA results dropped, he posted a clip of Mike Tyson yelling, "You are not the father," with the caption, "Told y'all." He followed it with a petty video of himself sipping tea, clearly enjoying the moment. But the drama is moving beyond social media. Sources say Papoose has hired a lawyer, not for child support or revenge, but to protect his name, finances, and what little peace I got left. Meanwhile, Remy is reportedly devastated, not only by the DNA test, but because her own team is turning on her. Stylists and assistants are leaking that her relationship with 50 Cent lasted longer than anyone knew, feelings she buried to build her life with Papoose. An insider said she planned to deny everything if it came out. Now, with brand deals dropping and a reality show canceled, her story is unraveling. Fat Joe summed it up. Lies don't stay buried, they kick the door in. Fans are split. Some say Papoose should have known. No one stays loyal that long without doubts. Others defend him as the last real one, betrayed by the woman he built a life with. Some stand by Remy, saying everyone makes mistakes, and that 50 Cent's stirring the pot for attention. The real enemy? The industry tearing down Black love on center stage. But Papoose isn't speaking. No interviews, no posts, no explanations. His silence speaks volumes. He's done defending and is reportedly stepping back from music to focus on family and healing. Remy keeps posting, but it feels distant. Throwbacks and quotes, no real emotion. Despite everything, Papoose is said to support the child privately, not out of obligation, but loyalty to his word and heart. The damage is done. What was once hip-hop's strongest love story is now in ruins. While 50 Cent smirks, Remy Ma struggles. To clean up a mess the internet won't forget, the screenshots stay, and the truth always comes out, Papoose said. Loyalty is love with legs. But that loyalty left when the mask fell. Or did it? A new photo of 50 Cent outside a studio with a mysterious woman just dropped, teasing a story next Friday. This isn't just about them, it's about how quickly love turns to headlines and loyalty fades. So, was Remy ever honest? Did 50 expose the truth or fuel the fire? Can trust survive after the receipts? Drop your thoughts below. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned. This messy love. Triangle is far from over. Only here, only on Gossip Spill TV.